Patella is a largest sesamoid bone which develops in the tendon of quadriceps femoris. The name patella, it is derived from the Latin word which means small plate. This patella, it is situated in front of the lower end of the femur about 1 centimeter above the knee joint. You can see the arrangement between femur, tibia and patella in the anterior view as well as in the lateral view. Side determination of patella. So this is a right sided patella and this one is a left sided patella. So to determine a side of patella, you can see the shape of patella is a triangular. So it is having an apex and base or a superior border. Patella has an anterior surface and posterior surface, lateral and medial border. As you can see, the apex it is directed downward and the anterior surface it is a rough, non-articular and having a vertical muscular ridges, while the posterior surface in the upper 3/4 it is a articular and in the lower 1/4 it is a non-articular. You can see the difference. This is a articular upper 3/4 of the posterior surface and lower 1/4 this is the non-articular. Now to determine the lateral and the medial side of the patella, you can see this articular posterior surface again divided by means of the vertical ridge. In this view you can appreciate this is a vertical ridge. It divides the patella into larger lateral articular area and smaller medial articular area, so that when I keep this patella on the ground, it rests on its larger lateral articular area of the posterior surface and the medial articular area of the posterior surface stays off the ground. So this is right sided patella with having apex downward. This is anterior surface and this one is a lateral border and this one is a left sided patella. You can see both the medial border of the posterior surface is stays above the ground and the lateral border is touches the ground. So this is a side determination of patella. For anatomical position of the patella, put the anterior rough surface on the anterior side with the apex pointing downward and the articular posterior surface on the posterior side. So this is an anatomical position of patella. The patella is having a apex, 3 borders, namely superior border or it is also called base, lateral border and medial border, and it is having a 2 surface, anterior surface and posterior surface. Apex of patella, it is pointing downward and it is a rough and having a vertical ridges. This apex, it is covered by the expansion from the tendon of rectus femoris and it is separated from the skin by prepatellar bursa. Now this is a rough anterior surface and this is a posterior surface which is articular in the upper 3/4 and the non-articular in lower 1/4. The upper articular area of the patella, it is further divided by means of the vertical ridge into larger lateral area and the smaller medial area. So this is a vertical ridge which divides it into the larger lateral articular area and the smaller medial articular area. Now this smaller medial articular area, it is further divided by means of a vertical ridge into the medial most strip and the rest of the median area. Again, the medial portion and the lateral portion of the articular area, which is further divided by means of the two transverse ridge into the various facets. During various phase of movements of knee, different portion of the patella articulates with the femur. So, the lower pair of the articular facet articulates during the extension, the middle pair articulates during beginning of the flexion, the upper pair articulates during the mid flexion, while the medial strip which articulates during the full flexion of the knee. Attachments of patella. So, this is a apex, this is a base or a superior border. Near the superior border, there is a insertion of the rectus femoris in front and vastus intermedius behind the insertion of rectus femoris. Then, its lateral border provides insertion of the vastus lateralis in its upper 1/3 or half of the lateral border, while the medial border provides insertion of vastus medialis muscle into the upper 3/4 of the medial border. So, as you can see, the insertion of the vastus lateralis is in the upper 1/3, while the vastus medialis in the upper 2/3 of the respective borders. In the posterior surface, the non-articular part behind the apex, it provides attachment to the ligamentum patelli in the lower part, while the upper part, it related with the infrapatellar pad of the foot. So, patella provide insertion of the quadriceps femoris muscle, includes the rectus femoris, vastus intermedius, vastus lateralis and vastus medialis, and the ligamentum patella, which arise behind the apex of the patella and inserted on the tibial tuberosity. Ossification of patella. Patella ossify from several centers which appear during 3 to 6 years of age. This fusion completes at the age of puberty. 1 or 2 ossification center at the supralateral angle of patella may form a separate piece of bone, and such patella is known as a bipartite or tripartite patella. This condition, if it is present, it is a bilateral and symmetrical. So, to differentiate between the fracture of patella and the bipartite or tripartite patella, one should take X-ray of the both limb. The last and very important point to remember in patella is the patella has a natural tendency to displace outward, because during extension of knee, there is a lateral angulation between the long axis of the thigh and the long axis of the leg. This lateral displacement of patella is prevented by a bony factor, the muscular factor and the fascial factor. The bony factor which prevents the lateral displacement is, as you can see, the lateral edge of the patellar articular surface of femur is more deeper compared to the medial edge. Then the muscular factor, as you know, the attachment of the vastus medialis is extend more lower in the medial border compared to the attachment of the vastus lateralis. So, this vastus medialis exert a more medial traction by its prolonged attachment along the medial border of the patella. The fascial factor, which is there is a attachment of the medial and lateral patellar retinaculum along the medial and lateral border, which strengthen the capsule of the knee joint. So, all the three factors, the muscular, the bony factor and the fascial factor, prevents the lateral displacement of patella.